Your favorite king, the Liver King, also known as the Liar King, has apologized for his mistakes. But was the apology legit? Was it real? Did he actually mean it? Because from what I've seen, it seems like he lied again to cover up his first lie. But let's see exactly what he says in his apology video. Liver King confession. I lied. 2.7 million views. The truth is, I have been willing to do whatever it takes to bring the ancestral message mainstream. But the road to progress should never compromise one's integrity. I can be better. I must be better. I will be better. Starting immediately. I got him earned the criticism, and you sure as hell deserve this apology, Primals.
Primals.
That's me.
I'm making this video to apologize because I f***ed up, because I'm embarrassed and ashamed, because I lied and I misled a lot of people. I've stated that this is a complicated as f*** topic, at least to me it is, because before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous.
You hear that, brokies? You hear that, poor people? Peasants? Subprimals? That is correct. Before social media, I was rich and anonymous. But now with social media, I'm no longer anonymous, but I'm richer! Haha! Thanks to misleading all my fans, now I'm richer than ever. And before social media, you guys were broke, and you're still broke. I mean, he might as well just should have said that instead, you know. He said this plenty of times in interviews before, that before social media he was rich, but now he's still rich. I mean, what does that have to do with this?
And I never expected this kind of exposure in the public eye. It's been tricky as to navigate, clearly.
If you see his eyes, he's looking to the side because he's reading a script. He wrote this out so he knows exactly what to say in the apology. I can imagine someone on the other side of the camera just flipping the page for him and stuff.
Before social media, I was rich and anonymous, and after social media, yes, I've done steroids, and yes, I am on steroids, monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician.
What? You're not natural? He was on steroids this whole time? Oh my god. I hope he wasn't expecting a reaction like that because everyone knew he was on steroids. Out of all the people that know him, maybe like 2 or 3% of all those people thought he was natural. Most people in the fitness industry that say they're natural are not natural. They're lies. Of course they are. Come on.
Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message, to bring awareness to the 4,000 people a day who kill themselves. The 80,000 people a day that try to kill themselves. Our people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life.
Okay. So you're telling me that your goal this whole time was to stop all these issues from happening? You're telling me you did all of this for people's mental health? Lies after lies after lies. How can you sit here and tell me that when you're constantly selling to people that if they eat how you eat and train how you train, they will get a physique like yours? Do you know what that does to people? If they train so hard, eat like you do, and they never achieve your physique because you force them to believe you were natural? Dude, stop it. Stop. That's a lie. Of course he said this to cover himself up. He did it to sell more King Stack bundles. Yes, he does promote healthy living, which is good, but I think he's exaggerating what he's saying right now because I know he doesn't mean to say that. I didn't tell people I was on steroids because I want to help people with their mental health. Come on, man. You're lying to me. You're lying to me to my face, all right?
This is why I exist. While spreading the message, I've been on several podcasts, and when asked if I've ever taken steroids, I've always said no, I don't touch this stuff, not gonna touch this stuff, never touch the stuff. That was a lie. I've convinced myself that this had nothing to do with the ancestral message. I convinced myself that I'm not a competitive athlete of any kind. I convinced myself that this would overshadow the 36 years of working out, usually twice a day, without PEDs. I've convinced myself that this was the vocal minority, usually in the fitness category, driving to an unproductive conversation. And I had convinced myself that this would be the wrong message to send to the 15-year-old boys. So I continually dismissed it, and I dug myself into a bigger and deeper hole. I will be better. I will talk about it openly because I believe that there's a time and a place for pharmacological intervention monitored and managed by a trained hormone physician.
Really? You think so? So you're telling me their ancestors also took roids and they are supervised by a hormone professional? Wow, I didn't know my ancestors were juiced up.
In 2021, when I was 43 years old, I didn't feel 100% physically or cognitively. So I went to get monitored and managed by a trained hormone clinician to see what the was going on with my life. And so yes, it's true. I have tried several peptide combinations in an effort to increase my growth hormone. It's also true that I've tried pharmaceutical grade growth hormone, and I finally found success in managing therapeutic levels in the normal range. And no, I don't take any other steroids like nandrolone or Winstrol, but I have tried them in the past without success. Nope. The Liver King brand has had nothing, or at least very little, to do with my business success. My companies were already kicking ass, already successful before the Liver King public figure, growing at 50% year over year and still growing at the same pace after the Liver King public.
And still growing at the same pace. You keep telling us that your business has not been affected by your social media presence. Lies, lies, lies. That is nonsense. Another reason why I think he keeps lying is because you haven't subscribed. Please stop lying like that.
Nope, I've never had ab implants. I made all of that up. It was all intended to be a joke, and that's an expression of Ancestral 10 and 10. Have a little goddamn fun. Ultimately, why did I, or why do I do them? When I talk about the 85% of the population that suffers from self-esteem issues, I'm part of that statistic. This is why I work myself to death in the gym. This is why I do 12 to 15 blood-burning workouts a week, just to feel like I'm okay. And still, I believe that the path to paradise is paved in hell. I previously have said in a weird way, I'm grateful for the recent events that have shed light on this complicated as topic.
You know what I think is that this was kind of planned by him. I feel like eventually he knew he was gonna get caught.
I fully own that I am as sorry as a man can be. And all I can do is take extreme ownership right now, be better, and lead myself to a better life as a better human. Again, thank you to everyone for the support, the criticism, the love, the hate, and above all else, the loyalty. Liver King.
This, my friends, was his apology. Did you guys believe it? Well, I don't, even for a minute. Let me tell you why. Because the coach that exposed him finally spoke up. His name on YouTube is Vigorous Steve. This is the man in the emails that you saw on Derek's More Plates, More Dates. Of course, he's on roids as well, so he knows about it. But he saw Liver King's apology. And what did he think of it? He's the one that contacted him. He's the one that saw his blood work and saw if Liver King was actually only taking just those roids he described in the email, or if he was taking much more. Because this guy's a professional in this stuff, and he saw the blood work, and he saw that there wasn't something right in there. So Liver King did not even tell him everything he was taking. He lied to him. He lied to his own coach. If you go into the videos, you'll see patching one lie with another one. Why did I share the Liver King's emails? Former coach comes clean. I'm not gonna make you guys go through this whole video. If you want to go to his channel, Vigorous Steve, and check it out, he goes into detail about what Liver King told him and stuff like that. But now you know, guys, don't believe all this fitness influencer nonsense you see, because most of them are on roids. And don't get me wrong, it takes hard work to achieve that physique even though they're on roids. You can't just take roids and get like that. It's not that easy. All these guys work out very hard, and most of them actually do as they preach, but they just don't mention that little detail that makes a difference. Roids. Hit the like. Thank you guys for watching. I am out.